All right. So, there's Byron. Welcome to yoga. This is a level 2 yoga vinyasa class, and my name is Jill. I'm going to be your guide. And then we have one live student today. This is great. And she said she's totally okay being recorded. So I love that. We've been focusing on the chakra systems, and this week it's the throat chakra. I focused it on the throat chakra in our Monday class as well. So the throat chakra is all about speaking with clarity, speaking with intention, find that clear communication between yourself and another. And then it's also about being a good listener, being able to receive information with a place of compassion. The chakra systems are part of our energy body. And people often ask, well, how do I get unblocked in terms of the chakra system? Asana is one way, and then mantras, you notice the thoughts that you have in your mind and what you're feeding yourself. There's also stones and elements, and then there's also food that you can feed yourself. So if you're ever curious, you can Google chakra, chakra, throat chakra, and then it will lead you down a path in terms of what the throat chakra is and how to bring some healing and unblock that energy channel. So we're going to start on our mats in child's pose. So we're going to come all the way down, press the tops of your feet down, push your tail back, and rest your forehead on the earth. And I'll turn on the music. We're just in that place of noticing. Then you want to notice your breath. And in yoga, your relationship to Ujjayi breath. Slight constriction to the whisper muscles back of your throat. And as you're inhaling and exhaling, see if you can make an audible sound. If you notice any tension in your throat, come back to your breath. And then notice the thoughts in your mind and see if you can find a mantra that'll help you find a sense of communication with confidence. And then take an inhale breath. And on your next exhale, come into tabletop spine. Hands under shoulders, hips over your knees. Inhale, belly down. You're going to look forward. And then exhale your chin to your chest. So these are cat-cows. Inhale, breath. Notice your throat is opening up to the front. And then as you exhale, cervical spine. About 2 more times. You can keep your eyes closed. You can open your eyes to witness yourself in relationship to your practice. Last time, inhale, breath. Nice and smooth. Here is your exhale breath. And then from tabletop, take your left hand to center. Extend your left leg back and bring your right arm forward. So we're going to a little bit of balance here. Exhale, elbow in, knee to nose. Inhale, lengthen. You can flex your left foot. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, breath, throat chakra, and exhale, squeeze. Now we're going to hold this one. Reach around, grab for the top of your foot. Kick into your hand. Again, you're still balancing. The gaze is forward, slightly up, as if you were in a dancer's pose. Hold for 3. We get good at witnessing ourselves for 2. Go ahead, inhale and re-lengthen first. Tabletop spine. Inhale, breath, belly down. Exhale, chin to chest. And then one more time, belly down, pressing your palms down and rounding your spine. From neutral table, take your right hand towards the center, extend your right leg back and your left arm forward. So same sequence, we're gonna squeeze. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lengthen and hold. Reach behind, grab the top of your foot. You might get a little shaky, a little bit on and off balance. Kick into that foot as you look forward. 4, 3, and 2. Release your arm forward, foot back. And once again, table. So notice you're in cow pose. We're going to take a cat's breath. Come back to table, walk your hands forward. Pause for your inhale. We come into a high plank pose. So that's the exhale breath. Now you're going to rock forward and back, noticing your wrists and your ankle joints. We hold for 3. We hold for 2. Downward facing dog. Movement through your ankles to wake up your knees and your hip joints. The gland associated with the throat chakra is the thyroid gland. So maybe a little compression as you look towards your toes. And then settle into your downward facing dog. Bend your knees, inhale. Take a slow walk forward, exhale. We come into ragdoll, hands and elbows connect and sway side to side. You can bury your eyes towards your thigh bones and let the back of your neck really open here. And then moving into chest expansion, interlace your fingers base of your spine and draw your arms over towards the top of your mat. Find the compression as you gaze between your shin bones. Keep on reaching your arms forward. You can lift your hands up to stay out of your shoulder blades. We're here for 3. We are here for 2. Exhale, forward fold. And heel toe your feet closer together. Lift your heels as you inhale. Balance on the balls of your feet. Bend your knees, exhale. This is ball pose. You can wrap your arms around your shin bones. Your fingertips could be on the ground. Clear communication. Now your heels are going to come down for mountain pose. So heels come down and then we roll all the way up. So here we are in mountain pose. Big breath here. Yeah, and then exhale, palms out to the sides of your body. We'll take an inhale breath. Exhale your right ear towards your right shoulder. And take your head round through center, left ear towards your left shoulder. And then once again, rounding down, leaning to the side. And again, weight of your head, ear towards your shoulder. Now your head comes back to center, palms pressed together. Let your elbows touch, cross your thumbs, and then lift your elbows up in line with your shoulders. I'm going to turn towards the side. As you exhale, take your elbows to the tops of your thighs. Let your head get heavy. 4, 3, and 4, 2. Inhale, breath is arcing Tadasana. Hook your thumbs, separate your hands, look up. And then swan dive forward, exhale and fold. Reach down towards the earth. Inhale is a halfway lift, hands, shins, or the tops of your thighs. We hold for 3. Reaching eyes forward for 2. And exhale is a high plank pose. So my hands are under my shoulders, heels over the tops of your feet. One more inhale, and then lower all the way down. Pick up your leg, the right and then the left. And then bring your fingers outside your mat. Push into your fingers, lift your chest. Look to the right and roll your left shoulder down. Yes. Come through center. You're going to look to the left and then roll that right shoulder down. We have another set. Inhale, breath. We look to the right. The scaling muscles, sides of your neck, We're influencing them as we look, rotate, and stretch. And then we come to center, lifting a little bit higher. Exhale, press your chest down. Hands under your shoulders, come to the balls of your feet. We're going to push up through high plank, table, or child's. And then your exhale breath is in downward facing dog. Sunday, we're going to flow through that breath to movement. So really find your way into your breath count. Bend your knees, inhale. Travel forward, exhale. Lift your heels, inhale. Bend your knees, exhale. And then all the way up into mountain pose. Inhale, big breath here. And then as you exhale, right ear to your right shoulder. Now a little bit different. Inhale, lift your arms. Yes. Exhale, your left ear to your left shoulder. Inhale, breath. Now we're set up. Palms come together, elbows to the tops of your thighs. We're going to reach up here and we're going to add on. Let's cactus our elbows. Bring your gaze up. And then inhale, breath. Exhale your way to a forward fold. Choosing sensation. Halfway lift, inhale, press palms. Step back, high plank. Fingers wide like spider webs. We hold, inhale, and then slowly lower down. Now one set. Tips of your fingers lift your chest. Look to the right. There's your twist. Inhale, center. Look to the left. Yeah, there's your twist. Inhale, lift your chest up. And then the exhale breath brings us down. Hands under shoulders. It's your choice, your way to downward facing dog. Once again, knees bend. And we travel forward. And then heels lift, inhale, ball pose, squat, and curl, exhale. Come on up to mountain pose. Big breath here. And then right ear to your right shoulder. Inhale, breath. Left ear to your left shoulder. Inhale, breath. And then curl here into a tiny ball. Reach your arms high, so opposite action. Now we cactus our elbows. And then an inhale breath. Swan dive, flex your wrists and fold. Halfway lift this time, chaturanga. It's another option. Come down about 2 inches. Hold and hover for 3. Tops of your feet for 2. Inhale is up dog, eyes up. Exhale, downward facing dog. It's an inhale breath. Audible sound on your exhale. Moving on, knees bend, inhale. We float forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Now you can reach for your calf muscles as you fold. Chair pose, we're gonna bend our knees, reach our arms high. Find a depth, feels good for your body. And then as you exhale, airplane your arms. Yeah, nice. Curl your tailbone under slightly and then look forward. The right arm leads, inhale. We're gonna open and twist to the right side, squaring your hips and knees to the front. And take that right arm over. Exhale, breath. Here comes your left arm. And twist over your body. Nice. Inhale, breath, arms back. Arcing Tadasana, we can cross our thumbs. Take a big breath here. Exhale, lean towards the tops of your feet to fold. We'll find another halfway lift. And remember, chaturangas are optional. This one coming down a couple of inches. Ride your inhale breath. We hold for 3, and we hold for 2. Nail the spine, downward facing dog. Pause for an inhale breath. And again, another optional open mouth. Exhale breath. Now with your toes together, lift your right leg high, but even out your hips. Your exhale is knee to your nose. Right leg high, low lunge. Take a couple moments to pulse forward and pulse back. Now you can always lift the ball of your foot up as you look to the back, ball of the foot down as you look to the front. And the next time you're forward, walk your right foot out 2 inches. We're going to rise to crescent lunge. So here's a big move here. Crescent lunge with a vertical spine. Yes, looking great. As you exhale, interlace your fingers, base of your spine. Here's a back bend. We're going to look up and hold for 3. And 2, hold the bind, but exhale and fold. You can always bend your knee, left knee, to protect your sacrum. Now we're going to rise to staff pose, so release your hands and lift the left leg up. Yeah, nice. You can circle out your ankle a couple of times in each direction, loosening your ankle joint. And then figure 4, hands to heart center. Stretching your neck as you look forward. Just here for 3. You're here for 2. Rise once again to staff pose. Step way back to low lunge. And then lift the right leg up. Bend your knee to open your hip. Square your shoulders to the earth. You can circle your knee clockwise and counterclockwise. And then the right leg straightens. Inhale, low lunge, exhale. For warrior 2, spiral open. Yeah, and the gaze is forward. It's heel to heel, heel to arch. So I'm gonna walk my right foot. All right, so then as best as you can, shoulders are over your hips. Yes. And then inhale, 5-pointed star. Parallel your feet, short end of your mat. Exhale, we're gonna float our skandasana, which means my arms come back. I'm actually gonna turn towards, you can stay that side. And then I'm here, so you're gonna notice I'm not leaning to the side. And then we're gonna lift up, right? And I'm gonna lean forward. The opposite knee is bent. We're gonna do it again. We're gonna inhale. Lengthen your neck as you exhale. And we're gonna inhale here. Once again, lengthening your neck like an ostrich. Inhale, return to 5-pointed star. I'm gonna turn around again. From 5-pointed star, it's extended side angle, front of the space. So watch that front foot, yep, and bring your elbow to your thigh. Faces up. You can always draw your bicep by your ear. Hold for 3, and we hold for 2. Reverse triangle. So the right leg is straight, and then we're lifting up. Hips are neutral for 3, and for 2. Front knee bends for low lunge. Right leg high, inhale. To your right elbow, give it a tap. And then right leg high, inhale. It's your left elbow, give it a tap. Right leg high, inhale. Chaturanga Ekapada. Inhale, breath. Love it, sense it. Curl your toes under. Downward facing dog. Another inhale. Another exhale breath. Yes, and then our toes touch. Left leg lifts high. Knee to your nose, over your thigh bone. Left leg high. Low lunge. And then here we are, pulsing forward, reaching back. Yes. Communicating clearly to your body what you wanted to do. And then receiving information through sensation. Now, that place of compassion. The next time you're forward, you can walk your left foot towards the left side for crescent lunge. So when I rise, I really want to feel balanced. If not, right, I can always rearrange my legs. And then exhale, interlace your fingers. We are going to look up, psoas stretch, throat stretch for 3, and for 2. Now here we go, humble crescent lunge, round your spine. And take the wrinkles out of your neck by looking towards your right big toe. Now it is a big move to staff pose, binds, release. So we're going to lift the right leg up. Yes, there we are. And we can circle our ankle. Once again, a couple of times, or maybe even shake it out a little bit. And then with your foot pointing forward, figure 4. Right knee out towards the right. Maybe your thumb finds its way to your throat center. Reach back up into staff pose. That left leg is super strong. Maybe low lunge. I love that move. Here comes the left leg high. Left leg high. Yeah, and then exhale to your left elbow. Inhale, left leg high. Let's do it here to your right elbow. Left leg high, low lunge. Warrior 2. A lot of breath here. Now I have, if you have a mirror, now I have the computer so I can check in. Are my shoulders over my hips? Is my thigh bone reaching forward? Yes. And we look to the front of the space. As you inhale, it is 5-pointed star. Notice toes in front of heels. Here's our floating skandasana. Inhale, breath. And I'm going directly forward. Exhale, breath. And then inhale, breath. That's the last one. To extended side angle, bring your toes out. Lean onto your thigh bone and look up.
When you truly come from a place of self-love,
Reverse
you
triangle.
find it much easier to give love unconditionally.
Big breath here. Continue to look up for 3. Look up for 2. Low lunge. We sweep the left leg up. You're going to bend your knee to open your hip. A little different order on this side. That's totally fine.
That's gotta be love.
Circle out your hip
Love is
joint,
one of the highest
maybe.
vibrations in the universe.
And then return to 3-legged dog. Ekapada chaturanga.
Vibrations.
Sweeping up. Downward facing dog. That's our sun bee flow. We're going to go through 2 full sets. Notice your breath, the quality of your inhale and your exhale. Here we go. Bend your knees, inhale. Travel to the top, exhale. The halfway lift, inhale. To a forward fold, exhale. Bear pose, inhale all the way to the beginning. Exhale, airplane your arms. Right arm leads, inhale, open, twist, exhale, yes. Right arm leads, exhale, breath. Here comes your left arm, open and twist. Inhale, breath, sit nice and low. Our King Tadasana, you can hook your thumbs together, and then exhale, fold. Here's your halfway lift, chin off your chest. Optional chaturanga. If you're still feeling energized, it's an up dog. Downward facing dog. And here comes right leg high. One time, knee to nose. Right leg high, low lunge. Crescent lunge, inhale. Whoa, my hair's in my face. Exhale, interlace your fingers. Inhale, look up. And now exhale, fold. Inhale is staff pose. Here's that left leg up. Exhale, figure 4. Find your drishti in staff pose. Step back to low lunge. We're going to reach the right leg high, right elbow touch. Right leg high, left elbow touch. Right leg high, low lunge. Warrior two, so we cycle up. We're just going to deepen on an exhale breath. Here comes 5-pointed star, floating skandasana. Inhale breath, front of the space, exhale breath. Inhale breath, extended side angle. Reverse triangle, inhale breath here, exhale low lunge. Keep it going, right leg high, bend your knee, open your hip. Inhale breath, it's fine. Downward facing dog. Here comes left leg high and knee to your nose. Left leg high, low lunge. Crescent lunge, inhale breath. Exhale, interlace your fingers. Look up, inhale. Hold, exhale. Don't think too much of it. Staff pose, here comes that right leg up. Exhale, figure four. Inhale, breath. Reach for the earth, low lunge. Left leg lifts, and we have left elbow. Left leg high, and we have right elbow. Yes. Left leg high, low lunge. Inhale, rise. Remember, warrior two is your exhale breath. And then 5-pointed star, bend your back knee. Lift up, find a little momentum, and your front knee. Inhale, lift up, here it is. Extended side angle. Reverse triangle. Yes. Exhale, low lunge. Left leg high, bend your knee, open your hip. Come back to three-legged dog and Ekapada Chaturanga, and inhale breath. Down dog, exhale. Second full set, bend your knees. Travel forward. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. We are in chair pose. Nice. Exhale, airplane your arms. Here's your right arm. It circles to the back of the space. We lift it over and we reach back. So important to twist. Here's the twist. Lifting up and sitting low. Arcane Tadasana. There's so many ways to express this. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Up dog, tops of your feet. Down dog. And working with the heat of your body. Right leg high, knee to your nose. Right leg high, low lunge. Here it is, crescent lunge. Stack your joints. Interlace your fingers. Chin comes down, and now your chin comes up. And now we fold. Inhale, staff pose. So the drishti floating. Exhale, figure four. Stare one spot in your space. Inhale, breath. Keep on staring, staring, staring. Low lunge. Right leg lifts. Right elbow. And right leg high. Here's your left elbow. Right leg high. Heel touches down first, low lunge. Rise up. Just a nice pause in warrior two. Lift up ankles, front of your toes. Float your skandasana. Inhale, breath, uncurling. Exhale, breath. And then inhale, breath. Extended side angle. Reverse your triangle. Always choosing a different depth and height. Low lunge. Right leg high, bend your knee, open your hip. Return to three-legged dog, chaturanga. Inhale up, exhale down. Here comes last time, left leg high. Knee to nose, round over your thigh. Left leg high. We can move even slower to low lunge. Lifting up, exhale breath. Throat chakra, inhale, look up. Exhale and fold. Staff pose, inhale. Find the mechanics of your body. Exhale, figure four. Maybe come down a little bit lower. Staff pose, here it is. Low lunge, whoa, 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 wow. Left leg high, left elbow. Left leg high, right elbow. Yes. Left leg high, low lunge. Inhale, rise. And again, just a built-in exhale pause. 5-pointed star. Pick up that space and find your flow. Inhale, breath. Easy flow. Inhale, breath. Bicep by your ear. Exhale, breath. Look into the palm of your hand. Inhale. Reach for the ground. Exhale. Left leg high. Bend your knee. Open your hip. Return to three-legged dog. Chaturanga. Inhale up. Downward facing dog. From down dog, we're going to jump all the way through. Have a seat. Check in. Hope you're doing well. She's doing great over here. Macy's doing great. A little sweaty, I know. I have like many layers on. So good time to maybe delayer or not, or grab some water. Yeah, a lot of clothing adjustments during yoga. I always find hair, clothing. Yes, lots of stuff goes on. So we're gonna hang out here in both poses. Yeah, so I wanna bring my chest closer to my thighs. Yeah, stretch those fingers, and we hold for 5. And we hold for 2. Now you're gonna lift your arms, lengthen your legs. You're gonna reach for your toes. It's just a moment. Eyes come up, right ankle over left. Come on down to your backs, hands behind your head. We're gonna inhale and exhale, pulse up and down. Keeping the elbows wide, keeping your gaze up. A great place to check in to your mind, noticing if you have any negative chatter. You can remove distractions and find a mantra that helps inspire you. My words matter. I speak with truth and compassion for 5, 4, 3, 2, hold at the top, micro pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your knees into your chest. We're going to roll back up into boat pose. There we are again. Yes. Very good. And again, we're here for 5. We're here for 4, 3, and 2. Bring your arms up, lengthen your legs. Reach for your toes. Bring your eyes up. It's left ankle over right. We're coming back down. Hands behind your head. Here's your up and down. It's about 40 seconds. Keep on experiencing or experimenting with the sound of your Ujjayi breath. You're here for 5. And 2. We're going to hold at the top and micro pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going to relax on 1. Draw your knees into your chest here. And then bring your feet on the ground for a bridge pose. So I immediately lift my upper back. Walk my shoulder blades under my body. Interlace your fingers at the base of your spine. Keep on breathing in and out through your nose, but expanding through your diaphragm. Increasing the spaces between your breaths. And then release the bind. Exhale, upper, mid, and lower spine. Our knees are coming towards our chest. We're in an air chair. And now for bicycle sit-ups, it's opposite knee, opposite elbow. You can come through center and pause. You can slide side to side. 30 more seconds. Fifteen more seconds. Last 5. Last 2. And here is the last one. Knees come into our chest. We come into a full body stretch. 10 fingers, 10 toes. Wiggling a little bit side to side. And then draw your knees into your chest. We're going to roll up through seated. Cross your ankles, plant your hands, and preparing for our inversion here. So we're going to come into crow pose. You can always skip it, come into child's pose, even a tabletop. But if you want to play with an inversion, place your hands down. Draw your knees way up towards your armpits. And instead of jumping forward, we're just going to lean into the hands. And then maybe lift up one foot. Maybe lift up both feet. Yes. Hold steady for 5. Hold for 2. Yeah. And then your release is going to be a frog squat. Heels are in, toes are out, elbows inner, knees, hands to heart center. Just noticing the comfort and the ease of a fluid breath. We'll place our fingertips down. Straighten your legs. Yes. And then roll up to mountain pose. Big breath here. We're going to reach out, out, out. Exhale, cactus your elbows. Inhale, mountain. We're going to walk to the top of our space, our spot. And then exhale this chair, airplane your arms. Now for staff again, it's the left leg that lifts high. And then for eagle, left leg over and your left arm under. Now you can have the ball of your foot on the ground, single or double wrap. Draw your elbows up. Flying eagle, which means we're going to squeeze. Elbows towards your navel, holding, sensing, and finding balance. Then return to staff pose. Come out of those binds. Exhale, interlace your fingers. Hold your inhale breath and this bound airplane pose. So extend the left leg back, hands off of your tail. Warrior two, so set your foot down, release the bind, look to the front of the space. And then here we are once again in extended side angle. Reverse triangle. Now the leg is straight and we look up. Triangle pose, hand to shin or thigh. Opposite arm lifts. Yes, if you have a block, you can place a block somewhere under your fingertips. And keep your arm up, but look down. Bend your front knee for half moon pose. You can place your left hand on your hip. You can walk your block out. And then when you feel steady, left arm lifts. For Chapasana, you can bend your left knee and capture the top of your foot. Yes. Nice. Finding your exhale breath into the arch of your standing foot. And we look down for balance. We look up to challenge our balance. And definitely want to be challenged. A lot of communication going on with your body. Chapasana's release. Your inhale is 5-pointed star. Bend your front knee, lift up. Now Skandasana, back of the space, we're going to come all the way down and lift the ball of the front foot up. Yeah, both hands on the inside of your left leg. Get comfortable. Huh? Oh, I know. It's literally my favorite stretch because if I don't do it, I can't do it. So I'm like, oh, I love this one. We come through center. Now for me, my heel actually lifts on this side. I have a bit of an imbalance through my hip joints. It's okay. We're always working with pure sensation. And then for Prasarita, parallel your feet, short ends of your mat. It's a halfway lift through your spine. Now exhale, low lunge to the top of your space. So notice your right foot is still forward. Inhale is crescent lunge. We're coming back up. Exhale, hands to heart. Lean your elbows forward. Rotate to the right side. I'm wiggling my left foot back. Palm stack, elbow stack. Yes. Big, deep inhales. Deep exhales. And then gaze down to the ground for a runner's lunge. Now your right heel is in, your toes are out, but you're going to balance on your fingertips. As you inhale, just drop your left hip 2 inches, look up. Exhale, round your spine. Inhale, breath into your psoas. Exhale, cat in your spine. Inhale, breath here. Exhale, back. We come to neutral spine, and then for really classic runner's lunge, back foot down. Come onto your hands, elbows or forearms, maybe fist over fist, maybe a block underneath the palms of your hands. Close your eyes. 5 breaths. And then after the 5th breath, come onto your hands. Take your right arm over. Bend your left knee and capture the top of your foot. And then lean into the lunge. Roll your shoulder back, look up. Hand and foot release. Right foot comes to center. all the way to center. For runner's stretch, sit back on the sole of your left foot. If it's uncomfortable, take your left foot into your right thigh as if you're coming into tree pose. My right foot is forward, my left arm is up. I'm going to twist over to the right side. And then we bring our gaze forward. Your hands will help you come onto your right foot. Lift your left leg up. Left leg lifts. Exhale is a forward fold. Second side, here we are in chair pose. Hopefully that feels good. Exhale, airplane your arms. Now it's the right leg that lifts. We're in a one-legged mountain pose right here. And then eagle, right leg over. Right arm under. An upper back stretch. Could be the ball of your foot for stability. Lift your elbows up and hold for 3. Hold for 2. Now around your spine. Shaking is good, little neuroplasticity. Squeeze for 3. Squeeze for 2. And here we are in staff pose. Big breath here. Bound airplane. Interlace your fingers. Extend your right leg back. Ground down through your left big toe. Hold steady for 3. Hold steady for 2. Inhale is warrior 2. Release the bind. Gaze front of the space. Rest in extended side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle. Just come out of your left thigh for a moment. Take as much time as you need to come into triangle pose. Back hip higher than the front. My hands rest shin or thigh. And then I slide down to a place where I feel comfortable and I can twist. Gaze into the ground, left knee bends, half moon pose. Yes. Shavasana is an option. Bend your top knee. Maybe find your heel or the top of your foot. Yeah. And if your big toe mound begins to lift, center your awareness and ground into the earth. Shavasana's release. Little spring-loaded action for 5-pointed star. Whoa! Exhale, interlace your fingers. Look up, inhale. Fold, exhale, Prasarita C. Yes. All right, and release your fingertips down. Shift your weight towards the tops of your feet for a halfway lift. Pivot to the front, low lunge. Give yourself room and space for crescent lunge. Back in this high lunge. Exhale, revolve to the left side. Find and sense the midline of your body. Squeeze energy in towards your spine. And then bring your gaze down without falling to the ground. Lift up first. Fingertips down, left heel in. So we're in an active runner's lunge. I'm going to look up first. Exhale around your spine. Inhale, breath. Moving energy through our throat chakra. Exhale, breath. Inhale, breath. And exhale, breath. Neutral spine. Here we go down to our hands, shins, or forearms. Get comfortable because we're here for 5 breaths. And then you will lift your eyes and take your left arm over your body. Bend your right knee. Find your foot and hand connection. Yeah. Roll your left shoulder on your spine. And foot and hand release. Walk your left foot to center. Sit back onto the sole of your foot. You can find a vertical spine first, and then it's a right arm that lifts. Cross the center line and twist. And our eyes come forward. We launch onto that left foot, we lift the right leg up. Exhale is a forward fold. Lift your heels, inhale to bend your knees, exhale. And then our hands walk forward, our shin bones come forward, we scoot over to one side. So the peak posture for the throat chakra is shoulder stand or plow pose. So, many options. The way we go into it first is we come into a forward fold. So I really want to sense that compression. When your eyes lift, you come on down to your back. So this is a great option, laying on your back with your feet up. If you want to come into shoulder stand, you're going to roll on up and take your hands right here. I would say left and right of your sacrum. Now my legs could be floating towards the back, that would be plow pose. But for shoulder stand, I'm going to continue to walk my hands up and up and up. And maybe, depending on the day and the moment, my ankles are over my hips. Just depends. And then with all that length, yeah. And if you feel safe in terms of your cervical spine, and then your feet come back. But I'd say don't look to the left or the right. Just hang out there and breathe. Now the way we're going to come out is to walk your hands down towards your tail and then press your lower back down. Right. And come into a happy baby's pose. You'll notice your spine is neutral. Rock side to side. So the important part of shoulder stand or plow pose is to, again, never look to the left or to the right, but continue looking up and looking inward. And draw your knees into your chest. You take your right ankle a couple inches above your left knee. You can interlace your fingers back of your left thigh. This is a supine half pigeon pose. Maybe rock a little side to side. And then we switch it out. Figure 4, second side. You'll draw your knees into your chest. Interlace your fingers right shin bone, extend your left leg long. And then give that knee a deep squeeze outside your body. Supine twist, right knee over to the left. Extend your right arm to the right and look towards your thumb. This is the sound of We'll come onto your spine, knees into your chest. Right leg extends. Here's your left thigh, left shin bone, left knee. Tuck it up towards your armpit. Exhale, supine twist. And setting up for Shavasana, knees into your chest, hands on your shins. We're going to curl up here into a tiny, tiny ball for 3. Tighter for 2. Exhale, Shavasana. If you have something to cover your eyes, if you're in a bright room, a bright space, feel free to do that. And then we return to our throat chakra affirmations. I always speak in terms of success and prosperity. I am a great communicator. I'm a patient and attentive listener. My words matter. My voice matters. I have the courage to be my true and authentic self. It is safe for me to show my true self to the world. And finally, when I share my words, I share my light. Feel free to stay in Shavasana for 10 to 20 more breaths, or maybe 1 to 2 more minutes. If you're ready to close your practice, you'll begin by moving your fingers and moving your toes. And then bring movement into your wrist and your ankle joints, as if your ankles and your wrists have their own hidden language. Inhale, full body stretch. And then exhale your knees into your chest. Right there, you're in a tiny, tiny ball. You'll inhale, exhale, float over to the left or the right side of the space and stay there for a cycle of breath. And slowly bring yourself up to a seated position. Hands to heart center, thumbs to third eye center. When you share your words, you share your light. For the light in you, the light in each other, and the light in all things, we inhale together as one. We exhale, bowing in to self and to the earth. I'm going to pause here for your inhale breath. and go deeper on an exhale breath. Inhale, final time, hands to heart center. And we bow in, exhale, namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Thank you so much. And I'll post this on Healthier Together, but I'll see you next time. And I will see you next time. Thank you, thank you. Okay. You're very welcome.